You know, there's a lot of truth in what Johnny Q is saying in this next clip. Imagine getting people, foreigners from a different country, policing your state. They know nothing about the culture. They know nothing about the laws. But we're just going to do a quota anyway, right? See, a few years ago, I applied for the WA police. Smashed it. Had a double degree, just finished it, in psychology, criminology and justice. Then I got something like 9 point something in my beep test. Passed everything that I needed to pass, including the interview. And then I was told that I should reapply for next year. So I rang them up and I said, why the fuck would I reapply when I've already passed everything? Very limited answers as to why and no details. So I thought, this is bullshit. I said, you don't want Aboriginal people that are educated to become police officers. So I left it and I let it be. But I have a lot of friends that are still WA coppers, and instead of the WA police force going to their officers and saying, how can we fix this problem? How can we make your life a little bit easier? Instead, they just shut you down and they don't do anything. You're going, so what's the point? I can see why a lot of these coppers are leaving in droves. They don't get the support. They don't want the right people in the job, but they certainly want a lot of yes sirs and no sirs. And that's a problem for our state, and it's a problem for the citizens, and it's most certainly a problem for the judicial system.
Yeah, go for it. Fuck it. Yeah.
Good lad.
Now it's your duty to tell us your name and where you from.
It's my duty.
Yeah. Yeah?
I'm not a police officer.
Alright, well, you can't serve it on him. If this person won't identify themselves, we won't serve it on him. We'll come back another time and try and serve it. That's fine. They're not going to know their conditions or court date once it's served. Let's go.
That's quite rude, sir. Right? Hey, fuck you. Okay?
Sorry?
You show me the finger. You
Sorry?
show me the finger. Fuck you.
Good lad.
Yeah, go for it. Fuck it. Yeah.
Good lad. Good lad. You're on camera there, you're on camera there, and you're on camera there. Good lad, that's professional.
You've been really good. Yeah?
Very professional.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Good lad.
Yeah, go for it. Fuck it. Yeah.
With the police officers in WA they're resigning en masse, basically. The WA police are on the hunt for new recruits following the departure of more than 60 officers in June. According to the Western Australian, there have been twice the number of resignations than usual, with more officers quitting in the first 5 months of this year than throughout all of 2021. Check these numbers out. 108 resignations in 2019, 149 in 2020, 243 in 2021, and then 236 police resignations in the first 5 months of 2022. So they're on track for about 500 resignations this year alone. Now, they've admitted they can't keep up with the turnover. So people are quitting, they can't put them back into place. So their answer is they're going to get people from overseas.
Fuck you.
Good lad.
Yeah, go for it. Fuck it. Yeah.
Right? Now, let me just read something to you. Okay, I found it. This book, Laying Down the Law. It's a textbook that you need to buy if you're studying law and legal practice in Australia. As I'm aware, doesn't matter what university you're going to, because you all have to study the Priestley 11. So the Western Australian Police Department are going to get people from overseas, recruit police officers from overseas. Not sure how that works. I know they've done it before with English, because I've had an English constable. Wasn't very sympathetic to the Australian cause, mind you. When I was trying to tell him my plight, didn't care. Boom, here's your fine, son. Right.
Fuck you.
Good lad.
Yeah, go for it. Fuck it. Yeah.
Now, listen to this. The legal profession has still not established a strong presence at the lowest tier of the criminal court hierarchy. In Australia, the magistrates that hear summary charges in local magistrates' courts are now legal professionals. However, many defendants appearing on summary charges are unable to afford legal representation. That's the scam. Half of us can't afford to get, if you want to challenge something, it's not worth it. You're better off pleading guilty and just paying the small fine, right? That's what they tell you. That's what the legal aid will tell you. Just pay the fine, get it done, just plead guilty and you get out of here. Because you don't have the money to pay for the barrister to take it up to the next level. Because it's so expensive, because it's wrought. Now, this is what's interesting. The WA government and police department want to hire overseas people to come and fill the roles because we've got a shortfall in Australia. So don't address why we've got the shortfall, why they're quitting en masse. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Nothing to see here. Let's just go get some more from overseas who don't question anything. They'll just do what we say and then they'll take it out on the Australian public. And because they don't know our constitution and because they don't know our laws, oh, it's going to be great. They'll just do what we say and it's just going to be great. Can you see the problem, people?
Fuck you.
Good lad.
Yeah, go for it. Fuck it. Yeah.
A number of royal commissions and commissions of inquiry and other bodies have recommended that prosecution should no longer be conducted by police. In the common law world, Australia, with the exception of the Australian Capital Territory, is one of the few countries still allowing this to occur. We've got a big problem. We've got a big problem because coppers are just quitting en masse because they can't deal with the shit that's going on, right? Because they're the ones at the coalface, have to deal with the people like me. The government, instead of addressing the problem, they're sweeping it under the rug. They're going to get more human resources from outside the country. When we've got people in this country that have got no work. Now, our own police force, Australia-wide, do not know our own laws. All they know is how to recite summary charges. Oh, you've broken the road act. That's it. You say something constitutional, got no idea. So can you see how the mess is going to get bigger and badder if we start importing crew from God knows where to come in and start policing us, or our Western Australian brothers and sisters? Because if it's happening in WA, you can bet your ass it's going to start happening on the eastern coast.